Whether you are new to Google Home or not, in today's video, I'm going to be going over 3 devices that you should get to start out your smart home. So stay tuned. Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. My name is Steve from the YouTube channel Steve Does, and I want to thank you for joining me here at reviews.org. So instead of just covering 3 products, because everyone's budget is different, I decided to break them into categories. And then from there, we'll have different budgets for different products. This way you can decide on which product is going to be best for you and your budget. Now, before we get started, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos like this one. With that said, let's get started. Smart lighting is easily one of the first things that you should get when starting your smart home. One, because they're super easy to set up and you're gonna instantly see the results once you do. But there are so many different options out there that range from very expensive to pretty cheap, and we're gonna be going over 3 of those today. Now, my first pick is Philips Hue. That is probably the biggest name in smart lighting. But with that name, you're also going to be paying a premium price. If we take a look here, we're taking a look at the Philips Hue White and Color Ambient Light. So this one is going to give you all those pretty colors. It gives you 16 million different color options. With those different color options, you can create scenes, change lighting colors, and save it all in the app. And speaking of the app, Philips Hue is one of the best, most completed apps that I have tested. And that's kind of what you're paying for. Even though most of these lights that we're talking about all have the same stats, as far as they're all 800 lumens as far as brightness, they all last about 22 years depending on how much you use them. But with Philips Hue, it is going to give you so much control within the app, and the app is easy to use. I feel like that is mostly what you're going to be paying for. Now, next up, we have the LIFX colored light bulb. What I like about this one is that it's a little bit more reasonably priced. Also, this one boasts to have billions of colors. If we take a look at the site and scroll down here, it says that it has 550 billion different color possibilities. Now, for me, that's all just marketing, because even 60 million colors is too much. So billions of colors, I mean, give me a break. But I like the pricing of this light bulb right here. LIFX is known for their bright colors. They do have a higher version than this one. So this light bulb right here is 800 lumens. They do have one that I believe is 1100 or 1200 lumens, which is going to be even brighter, but it is going to be a little bit more expensive. And one thing that I wanted to mention about LIFX is that this is a Wi-Fi smart light bulb, meaning that you can just connect it directly to your Wi-Fi. With Philips Hue, you do either need to buy an external hub that's going to control the lights, or those Philips Hue light bulbs do run on Bluetooth. But I would recommend staying away from the Bluetooth, because if you leave your house, you don't have control over the light anymore. You have to be within the same room as the light bulb to control the light. So I do recommend, if you're going to get the Philips Hue, get that hub so that way you have full control over automating that light and setting it up. Now, a positive with LIFX is that not only is it a little bit cheaper, but you don't need that extra hub. And if you need it even a little bit cheaper, we're going to take a look at the Singled Smart Light. So this is also a colored light bulb that is 800 lumens as far as brightness. Lasts the same 22 years. This one also does not need a hub, and this is coming in at a great price. This is a brand that I have been using for a while, and I really do enjoy it. However, the app isn't as robust as you're gonna get with, say, the Philips Hue app. So if you're planning on filling your house with lots of different light bulbs and you want different, cool, very vibrant colors, I would definitely recommend checking out Philips Hue. Now, a smart plug can do more than just control lights, but that is a good option too. If you've got an old light or lamp, or maybe string lights, something that has a bunch of different light bulbs that you don't want to replace all of that with smart lights, then a smart plug is the way to go. If you went Philips Hue with your lights, then Philips Hue also sells a smart plug. And it's always great to keep things within the same ecosystem. It's just easier for automation, and Philips Hue is one of the best at automating through their apps. Now, keep in mind with this Philips Hue smart plug that you have the option of connecting through Bluetooth or through their Hue hub. So keep in mind that is going to be an additional cost to get that hub. Next up, we can take a look at the Wemo Smart Plug. So this one is going to be slightly cheaper than Philips Hue, but it works with so many different products. Not only can you use it with the Google ecosystem, but you can use it with the Amazon Alexa and Apple's HomeKit environment. Now, in addition to lamps and other lighting, you can use this thing for coffee makers or even a fan that you have in a room that you want to turn on with automation. Now, if you're on a budget, Kasa is a great way to go. So the Kasa Smart Plug is one of the most affordable smart plugs out there. And it is my recommendation if you are on a budget and just looking for something that is going to work well. I feel like this one is constantly on sale, so I'd keep an eye out for that. But this is a great option for you and works well in the Google Home ecosystem. Securing your home is always a great idea, so we're going to be talking about smart locks. If we take a look at this smart lock from Kwikset, this is a Wi-Fi smart lock, so no hub required. It's going to connect directly to your Wi-Fi, and you're going to be able to control this through your Google Home. So whether you have the Nest Mini or the Nest Hub, you can speak to your Google Assistant to lock and unlock the door. You can also set up different schedules and automations to have that door automatically lock. Now, the good thing about a smart lock is that you can grant access to other people, giving them different codes to get into your house. So whether you are using the touchpad with this Kwikset lock or using a key, this one's got some great options. The next lock that I wanted to talk about is the August lock. So this is August's newest lock. One thing to keep in mind about this lock, which is different from the other locks, is that this one just connects to the inside of your house. So from the outside, it's going to look like your normal lock. Nobody's going to know it is a smart lock. So your keyhole will still be there. The only difference is that on the inside, it is going to be able to open and close the door. Now, it does come with an additional keypad that you can install outside your door if you want to give a PIN to somebody to let them in. But this lock right here is a nice, quick, easy lock to install with not a lot of hassle. Next one I wanted to bring up is the Yale Assure lock. So this is probably one of my favorite locks out there. This one's got everything. You can lock and unlock the door from your phone. You can give codes to people who are coming in. And the cool thing is that in addition to August, Yale is also owned by Google. So both August and Yale are owned by Google. So they're going to integrate the best into that ecosystem. And with this being a Wi-Fi lock, you're going to be able to connect it directly to Wi-Fi and control it with so many different systems. If we take a look here, not only do we have the Google, but we've also got Amazon HomeKit, Philips Hue, Samsung SmartThings. So there are so many different automation options that you can do with this one. Well, I wanted to tag one extra bonus product at the end, and that is going to be the Google Nest Thermostat. So this is part of the Google ecosystem and one of the best thermostats out there. I absolutely love it. I do have this in my house. Probably one of my favorite ones out there. Being a Nest product, it is going to integrate fantastically into your Google ecosystem. And I'd recommend picking this one up to be able to control the climate of your house. All right, those are some of the products that we recommend if you are starting out in the Google Home ecosystem. If you guys want to know any more about these products, check out the link below to reviews.org. If you want to see more from me, check out my YouTube channel, Steve Does, where I do a lot of cool tech reviews. If this video was helpful, give it a thumbs up. Let me know that you liked it. As always, I want to thank you for joining me here at reviews.org, and I'll see you in the next video.